John Gill, Nahum chapter 3, verse 11. Reading from the King James Bible, first quote, "Thou also shalt be drunken, thou shalt be hid, thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy," unquote. John Gill quote, "Thou also shalt be drunken." This is said to Nineveh, whose turn would be next to drink the cup of the wrath of God and be inebriated with it, so that they should not know where they were or what they did, and be as unable to guide and help themselves as a drunken man. So the Targum says, quote, "Thou also shalt be like a drunken man," unquote. This was literally true of Nineveh when taken. See Nahum chapter 1, verse 10. "Thou shalt be hid," or "thou shalt be," as if thou was not, as Nineveh at that day is, hid from the sight of men, not to be seen any more. So the Targum, quote, "Thou shalt be swallowed up or destroyed," unquote. The Septuagint, Vulgate Latin, and Arabic versions render it, quote, "despised," unquote. Or the meaning is, she should hide herself, or be lurking about through shame, as drunken, or through fear of her enemies. "Thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy." Seek to others to help them against the enemy, not being able with their own strength to face them, or seek strength of the enemy, beg their lives of him and their bread, pray for quarters, and desire to be taken under his protection. To so low and mean a state and condition should Nineveh and its inhabitants be reduced, who had given laws to all about them and had been a terror to them. End quote. Scripture quote, "Thou shalt also be drunken, thou shalt be hid, thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy," unquote. End of Nahum chapter 3, verse 11.